What is up, Coffee Talk? I'm late. I was like running around like a lunatic over here. Like sometimes I get up in the morning and I'm like going 100 miles an hour and then I'm like, Coffee Talk. What's up? What's up? Good morning. I didn't even write like what our topic was. Let me get over here. Hold on, yo. Welcome, Don Shaw. What are we talking about today? How about I just do a Q&A? How about like just a Q&A? How about? What do you think? What do you think about a Q&A? What do you think about a Q&A? I think, what up, Melissa? My unicorn, I'm a mess. I don't brush my hair. I really don't. I'm not that kind of like, I go like basic, you know, but here we go. It's going to be a LaCroix day. I had coffee. What? I'm kind of fired up today in like a really good way. What's up, Brenda? Like a really good way. I guess I'm always in a good mood. Somebody put in the group this morning, they're like, hey, there's a rainbow outside. I'm like, there's always a rainbow. If you want it, there's always a rainbow, right? Like, I think some people like think I'm faking like I'm in a good mood, but I really am. Like, I work for myself now. Always have, but now I work from my home. And I'm like taking all the opportunity, like, I want to help so many people. Like, I just want to help so many people. And then I'm like, now more than ever, I have an opportunity to help like a lot of people. And people are coming from like all over the place. And the best part of what I'm doing, hold on, I'm jumping onto Facebook here for a second because I'm going to throw up a coffee talk. Like, I work with people that kind of like have like, now more than ever, like I can really reach out and help people that are like going through a lot of stuff. Here we go. I'm gonna do a coffee talk. And then I got a lot to talk about. Now. And then our topic is ask me anything. Yes, I can't type. I don't care. And then I'm posting. So yeah, today's like an open forum. It's what do they call it? Throwback Thursday. Yeah. And on Throwback Thursday, I'm hydrating my water. Hydrate the hydration. I drink a lot of water. I never really talk about it. What's up, Karen? And I love LaCroix. I just do. I'm not sponsored or anything. I love Gerolsteiner. Gerolsteiner water is the water bottle that's a glass bottle with a white label. It's a very high mineral content because I'm a big sweater. Talk about sweat rate. A lot of people out there think that they sweat a lot means, and I want to like discourage this term. People that say, oh, I'm gonna go sweat out the toxins. That's not how it works, people. So stop saying that. How about today's gonna be like stupid shit people say about diet and exercise? How's that? What? Yep. Dance break, everybody. What's up? Okay. So a couple of things on the agenda today also is I've got a new schedule for you guys, and I posted it up on Facebook. Oh, don't forget to check out my YouTube with Chicky Lulu, Late Night with Chicky Lulu. It really wasn't late. It was actually filmed like, it was actually like 6 o'clock. It wasn't that late. And I just want to clarify for most people that know me or people that watch me, I don't drink alcohol. So those shots we were taking was water. It was soda water. Yeah, I don't drink. Alcohol is number one in my book as a trainer, as a coach, as a mentor, the absolute 100% worst thing you can do to your body. Okay, I'm going to burn off what I just ate. Yo, Melissa, what do you mean? What'd you just eat? I also posted up in our group, $99 Mindset Reset. We are doing Mindset Reset. We've got a very specific menopause program which I dial in to the people that are in pre-post, in and post menopause program. Just really dialing in, like working with hormones and things like that. What's up? My sister is on. I love when my sister's on because I can totally rat her out. Nothing really to rat. My family is not a workout. They're not workout people at all. Like I come from like the jungle. I think I was. They might have my mom might have been like on a jungle expedition, and they found me in a tree because I have like nothing with my family. I love it when people say that. People say what? Oh, so let's do stupid shit. And I want you guys, I need you guys to drop me comments below. Stupid shit people say. Yeah, I got this. I totally got this. Stupid shit people say about health and fitness or diet and nutrition, whatever. And just to have fun. Let's have some fun today. Let's say Thursday, let's fun. So on the new schedule also, hold on, I posted it up here. I want to get your feedback. Yeah. So I love when I check myself out. Sometimes I'm like, I'm delayed. I'm totally delayed. And so it's weird. It's just weird. Hold on 1 second. All right. So I'm going to go to my page because I want to give you guys the correct schedule here. What up? And so what I'm thinking is a lot of people are reaching out to me as far as the spin cycle, indoor cycling. Don't get sued. Although Johnny Goldberg is a friend of mine, whatever. Indoor cycling, we're going to go from 8:30 to 9:15, which gets us on the bike, ready to roll. It's going to be like a 40-minute hard spin, and that for me is like right on. So we'll get off the bike at 9:15, and for 15 straight minutes we'll have weights set up. I'll gear you guys up for this workout. You can stay all in or not. So 9:15, and in fact, the way I'm gauging it is that I'm going to be on Facebook Live. So if I start the ride at 8:30, I end at 9:15. If you guys don't want to ride and you want to jump into a 15-minute arm section, it's going to start right at 9:15 to 9:30, and then I'm going to switch it out from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, like a 30-minute segment of legs, and then I'm going to finish me from 10 to 10:15. I'm going to just do straight abs, and then 10:30, I'll break the, me and mom are going to spin with you. That's some funny shit right there. And then 10:30 to 11, what I'll do is I'll shut down Facebook Live and I'll reconnect to jump on 10:30 to 11 o'clock. I'll do coffee talk. So I'm moving things around. Good morning. That way you guys can get a full body workout. Lisa, I don't have a bike. Have a treadmill. I'm going to hit the treadmill and then meet you guys for weights. Yeah. So if you want also, Brenda, just for everybody that's out there, you can run your treadmill workout right alongside of my spin workout. So I think that might be like a kind of cool thing, because I work heart rate. I want you guys working your heart rate monitor, and that way you guys can kind of follow along on the same workout presentation, but you're going to be on a treadmill instead of a spin bike. So that might work. That might work really well. I think a treadmill, a spin bike, ellipticals are hard. And then let's see what else. Anything that's going to be kind of like a cardio machine kind of thing. I would say jump rope, but I don't think there's a lot of people out there that jump rope like I do. Like I could totally do a 40-minute jump rope for sure, because I love jump rope. But that's a lot. That's a lot for a lot of people. If you haven't been doing jump rope on a regular basis, I think 40 minutes on with a jump rope would just break a lot of people. Road bike on a trainer. Yeah, road bike on a trainer. That would be great. Cool. Mariana, what's up? So, repeat the schedule, guys. If you like the schedule and you're totally like on that, we have Team Tread, Team Spin. Yeah, perfect. Love it. Lisa Gaylor Fitness Tread, Lisa Gala Fitness Spin, whatever you want to call it. So I'm calling the class weights, wheels and weights. Oh, I put it wrong. I'm gonna change this because I really wanted to make it wheels and weights. I'm gonna edit my post. Sorry. I'm allowed. Totally allowed. I can do anything I want. That's what I love about me. Wheels and weights. Watch some bitches out there try to steal my name. Loving the schedule. Okay, cool. Don Shaw, yeah. Walk outside, yeah, Laura, for sure. Sandra, cool, yeah. So listen, you guys, yeah, that's actually very cool. If you want to like tap into the listening part of the spin program. So if you're in that, we're 8:30 to 9:15. That's like a really great like time frame to kind of crush. So get your heart rate monitor. I don't really care what you use. I was using Polar. Everybody says Polar, but it's Polar. And everybody says Adidas, and it's Josie, what's up? Josie signed up for the program. Josie, I need you to send me a direct message so I can plug you into our group chat. I don't want to leave you out. Welcome to the program. Welcome to Mindset Reset. Yes. But if you guys are outside walking or running, you can totally do what I'm asking you to do in your heart rate zone. So the way that works is I'll say, let's say there's like just getting on the bike, you're in this zone, and then you're gonna go to like green zone, yellow zone. Some people have like an orange on like the Wahoo. And then the red zone. Red zone's not where we want to be, but we might do some Tabata intervals and get into the red zone, which for you guys that are out walking, that'll be like either like a quick jog or a sprint kind of thing. And some of you, it's just like a fast-paced walk. So that's how that'll work. And then when you get back, you're going to definitely jump off the bike or get back home in time to go ahead and jump in. 9:15 to 9:30, we're just going to crush 15 minutes hard arms. And since I'm going to do this workout Monday through Friday, you guys are doing arms every day, abs every day, legs every day, and you could always replay this workout. So from 8:30 to 8:30 to 10:30, you guys, it's a free workout. I'm going to repeat that. It's free. All I'm asking you guys to do is to like, comment, and share this and put it out and bring your friends in. My program, $99, Mindset Reset, changing bodies, changing lives. This is like a whole different ball game. I want for the people that are stuck at home to have an opportunity to work out and have fun, because I'm kind of fun and my music's pretty cool. Speaking of, hey, what? Woo! Hey, rock it out. Just saying. Yes. Happy Thursday, guys. Laura says, I'm so sad work is gonna mess up my routine, but hopefully I get the job because I need it. It's not gonna mess up your routine. You're just gonna switch your mindset and apply the new schedule of working to a replay. Yeah. So you're either gonna get your ass up earlier. Yeah. You're going to get your ass up earlier, or you're going to do it when you get home. Because basically, when you guys look at a 24-hour clock and you waste a solid, I'm not even joking, everybody I know, even myself, sometimes, not always, you crush a good, 16 hours, and then that other 8 are like, you're either lazy. You guys, what was the word the other day? It was called discipline. Yeah. Discipline. And I had a few of my students, I told everybody, write down the word discipline like on a bunch, like 20 sticky notes, and place them everywhere. Put them everywhere that your eyeballs go. On every door and window and mirror, whatever it is, the refrigerator, your bedroom, your person, boom, right there. Discipline. And the discipline is reaching down and digging down deep when you just don't want to. My bed. Getting uncomfortable is what changes your life. Getting uncomfortable is where you find the answers. Getting uncomfortable is where you find who you really are. Who you really are is just that one step away from being really freaking uncomfortable. It really is. I never grow more than when I'm so uncomfortable. Like I'm sad, like I'm in a bad ass horrible relationship, and we've all been there. We're like suck relationship that is so toxic and so narcissistic and so demeaning and so degrading and so incredibly awkward. And you're sticking around because, you know what? That's what good people do. Good people stick around in relationships. They're like, why didn't you just leave? Because I'm a good person. And I want success in my life. I want success in my business. I want success in my friendships. I want success in my relationships. Like, you don't go into a relationship going, hey, what's up, Kimberly? You don't go into a relationship. Nobody I know. Listen, we all go into relationships with our hormones first, because that's just how it works. That's just how humans are made. That's how animals are made. We're animals. And so we're like, this person's hormones really are talking to my hormones, and that shit's fire, right? Nobody's like, wait, let me clarify. There are some people out there that are like, okay, job, money, car, house, that works. I'm like, I have never in my life, I guess that's kind of like, the answer to some of my questions. Like, you go, it's not about the car and the money, and you're like, hormones, strictly hormones. And then your friends are like, baby girl, you need to back away from that. Like, you need to shut your hormones off and go check out all the other credentials, because the shit's not right. That person's just not right. Go get some references. Like, we pick relationships sometimes based on, all the wrong things. You're like, and you really need to go, I'd rather my friends go find someone for me and rather than me, because I always go for, totally messing with y'all today. What's up, Margarita? Kimberly, what's up? Yeah, but I smell a red flag and I'm gone. Not everybody smells those red flags. Good morning, Bessie. What's up? Yeah, those red flags will be there, and all of a sudden you're just so sorry, I'm going to put it out there. You're so horny. You're like, oh my God, that person is so hot. Jesus, I need me some of that. Right? When your hormones are flaring, and that doesn't happen to me as much anymore. I'm telling you about menopause. It does something where just kind of you're no. You really see people right away instead of looking at them hormonally, and it's totally different. It's a totally different mindset. This is not where I was going today. I want you guys to ask me questions today. I'm going to shut up. Virtually impossible. Guys, let's get it going. I'm kind of I'm super random today. I'm a little off in a way. I'm in a really good mood, but I knew that when I put this new schedule up, I was going to kind of relieve myself of the kind of I didn't really want to get into that's what I have a right hand for. Ha-ha! Kimberly! I'm digging that comment, right? What? Okay. I'm getting new glasses. I I can't date a resume and I see red flags and I'm like, that's okay. We will work through it. And by we, I mean, I'll excuse, wait, what did that? I'll excuse it away. Yeah. Wow. John's like, wow. Good morning, Aaron. Yeah, so true, yo. Yeah, that's what I ever ran for. I'm just reading this one more time. Thank God there's like a bunch of perverts out there. Raise your hand if you're a pervert. You're like an online pervert. Look at this hair growing. All the curls are coming out. Look at all the curls coming out. Listen, I think my mom's like watching, so I'm gonna like watch my mouth, and I don't care. My sister's heard me say everything. Y'all got raise your hand if you got a big or a little sister that is your best friend. Raise your hand. You can't replace that shit, man. You just can't. You've got to have somebody in your life to really like get through things sometimes, and not everybody has this. And I kind of like I look at different families and I see like these big families and they have these big like, you know, festive, and I'm like, yeah, I got that with my sister. Like having somebody in your life and not somebody you're married to, because they can come and go. I'm totally convinced like you can marry somebody and they just come and go, and they're not your blood. So there's like a different, like they vibrate differently. But like your blood person is like, especially somebody who's like, for me, I'm the baby sister and I'm the baby in the family. Like I can do no wrong. Like I can seriously do no wrong. And like they just like, whatever. Okay. Like whatever. And I know like my sister's got my back. Like, oof, there's no doubt in my mind to have somebody like that in your life is treasure. It's a nugget. It's a freaking nugget. So if you got that, go call him. Go call him right now. What are you guys asking me today? What do you want to know? We're going to go stupid shit people say about health and fitness. One of them is, and I love, like, Lisa, what do I take to lose weight? And I'm like, shut your face. No, serious, Lisa. Serious. That's how you guys talk to me. Serious, Lisa. Don't be like that. Tell me. What do you take? I'm like, I bust my ass? What are you talking about? You have 5 sisters? That's incredible. And they're all like, right? They would go, good. My sister would cut somebody for me. She would take a bullet. She'd be like, I'll take a bullet for that bitch. I'd take a bullet for that bitch. Would you take a bullet? I'd take a bullet. Like, not in the neck. That would hurt. That'd be like done. Or the head. I'd take a bullet. I'd take a bullet in my shoulder. Or my back, or my butt, or my legs. Right? You recover from that. I'm totally messing with y'all. Yeah. Lita, tell me what you take. What do you take? I don't take shit. I take a beating. I beat my own ass. I gotta get up and I gotta do the work, yo. I gotta get up and do the work because it's hard. Yeah, they will. I knew it. Because you're like that. You're like that. Margarita, you're like that. You're like, And you up in New York, girl, people in New York are different. People in New York are made different. Well, let me take that back. Like old New York. Like new New York is weird. Like New York past like 1985 is weird. It's not the same. Like there used to be like a culture of New York that was like yo, boom, right? And then they got soft. You got like people from all over the world moved to New York and infected New York. And you're like, I'm from New York. I'm like, no, girl, you're not from New York. It's like, I'm from Miami. No, you're not. You're not from Miami. Well, I've lived here for like most of my life. Yeah, but you're not from Miami. You ain't from Miami. Girl, step back. It's like these people that tell me they're Cuban. I'm like, were you born in Cuba? No, but my whole family, we're from Cuba. I'm like, but you're not from Cuba. It's like, I'm Italian. Were you born in Italy? No, I was born in Wisconsin, but I'm Italian. No, you're from Wisconsin. what's so wrong? Like, y'all tie yourself up to, like, I'm Italian. I'm like, okay. No, we're actually human beings. It's so funny. I read this thing about the astronauts. It was like, they're like, when you're in that space shuttle looking down on Earth and you see no division in the land, when you see the land mass and you see no division, and you go, yeah, we're all just like these cells on, we're basically stardust, right? On this thing, this ball, this moving ball in the middle of like galaxy, and yet we're like beating each other up for some stupid shit. I think about that all the time. I'm like, what are we doing to each other? Holy cow. When I come across like mean people, we're talking about it in group this morning too. I'm like, I'm down to like 3 or 4 people that are like even remotely close to me. No, I have a lot of friends, and I have a shitload of acquaintances, and I have a tremendous amount of people that follow, and I follow, and that are out there in my community. But man, there are some mean people out there. I mean, literally like mean people. And I know I went off track here for a second. You have a sister, but she isn't a great sister. I'd take a bullet for her. Christy is more my sister in relationship. But yeah, no. Yeah. I do have friends that, and I know one friend in particular would just totally like, she'd do anything for me. She's just like that. And she is Italian. But anyway. So, all right. So here we go. Stupid shit people say about health and fitness. What do you take, Lisa? I don't take anything. I don't. I had to be tough on you so you could be ready for those mean ass losers. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that, like, I talk about growing up. Well, anyway, I don't want to segue off the, if you guys send me comments, stupid shit people say about working out, health and fitness, I want to stay on topic. But yeah, my sister is my big sister, and I was really small growing up. Like, I just didn't grow until I was like forever. Like, it sucked because I was little and I was skinny. I was just a beanpole. And yeah, which was fine. But then I had like this big sister to me who was like Jolly Green Giant. Like, I thought she was just like enormous. Like, she's just strong, and she could take a basketball and just throw it like right over my head, and I'd be like, like flailing. I was just flailing, But I had like my karate, so like I had like my thing going on. So it wasn't like, okay, you do your basketball thing and I'll do my karate thing and whatever. And I had the YMCA, so I had all the, I told you guys yesterday, I had like every underdog you could think of, every misfit underdog. Like, we were totally Fat Albert, like that group, Spanky and our gang. That was my group, right? I was not with the cool kids at all. At all. I'm just like not that girl. I mean, I gotta say cool like the cool kids are like weird. Like, oh my God, weird. Yeah. But anyway. But then I grew up. And there was that period of time when I used to like, my sister and I just like, our hormones were just constantly clashing. We hated each other. Oof. There was just that raw period of time. It was just like, 2 girls that close. Ugh. Stephanie, what you got? 2 of my coworkers, both overweight, were talking about their favorite food, and they asked me, and I said I was vegan. One of them rolled their eyes, looked at the other one, and said, well, that explains it. No, what explains it is the fact that I work my ass off to look the way I do, and yes, diet has part to do with it, but I also sweat and work out and run and lift. It hurt. Yeah. Thank you for this. I love this comment. Cool. Totally cool. Stephanie. All right, let's get into it a little bit. Let's deep dive real quick. Hold on. people talk about vegan, or when you say like you have an alternative way of eating, like I have my friends that are vegan, I have friends that are vegetarian. People don't even know the difference between vegan and vegetarian. You know, some people eat eggs, some people eat fish, some people eat, you know, this, some people eat that, or whatever. And it could be, you know, for spiritual reasons, or, you know, ethical reasons, or just dietary alone. It doesn't really matter. But there are a lot of people out there that eat a certain way because they think it's like the right thing to do, but it's not right for their bodies. So as a coach, you know, and I don't even use the word nutrition sometimes. I just go like, I'm an athlete's coach, and I need you to be, I'm a performance coach. Mentally and physically, I'm a performance coach. And if you're not performing at your level, like I have a client that I'm working with right now who has been vegetarian her whole life, and she can't understand why she's just like overweight, out of shape, and completely depleted. So we send in her blood work, we analyze it. I work with the doctor, I work with a physician. I'm like, this girl should not be a vegetarian, but she's got her mindset on, I don't want to kill the animal. I'm like, I get it. I totally get it. Listen, I don't want to kill the animal either. But also, I understand that some of our bodies are like this and some of our bodies are like that. I was a vegetarian for years, on and off for years. Worst shape in my life. Not the worst shape, but I could never get enough. Like, I was starving all the time. For me. I know what works and I know what doesn't work. And for the most part, I go probably 80 to 85% vegetarian for the most part. I try to choose like my cheeses, my sausages. I don't use milk or things like that. And then, you know, a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, a lot of apples, a lot of things like that. And then every now and then I'll have, you know, beef, and I try to go for a better quality, blah, 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 and whole long story. But if I tell people certain, like not me, but when I work with people and you're putting information out, I literally had somebody make a comment. I said something about I ate salmon, and she wrote me this whole DM about, and I'm not even joking. She sends me a DM about, you know, like God bless the fish's soul and the whole thing. And I was like, wow, Jesus. You know, we're putting on like not only blinders, but like little like microscopes in our world. And you know, there's a way of like dealing with like don't judge me. There's good food and bad food. And if you're talking to somebody, and I hope this helps you guys, like, listen, I decided to eat like this because I wanted to change my health. And I work for the most part with a lot of people that are overweight, out of shape. So what does that equate to? Because they're good people. They're good. I work with good people. I don't work with idiots anymore. I just don't. I do. I have a strategy session, and in 20, 30 minutes, I can tell right away if this person's like in it to win it or not. Or they've got some edge about their lifestyle that they're like gonna tell me what to do. I'm like, okay, you're the one with like got 30 pounds to lose, not me. And you're gonna tell me like, well, I eat this, and this, and I'm like, red flag, red flag, red flag. And then when I turn them back and I throw the mirror on them, they're like, bad. I'm like, we're not a fit. You're not ready to lose weight. You just want to bullshit your way? That's fine. What did we talk about yesterday? 100-year marker. What do we want to be like at 100 years old? Do you want to live to 100 years old? And one of the things that I'm addressing with people is saying, look, if you're on medication, like right then and there, that starts the ball rolling. And it's downhill, babe. Because it could be in your 20s, it could be in your 30s or 40s or 50s, it depends. But those like, that trigger, that light switch of that thing starts. And that's it, time's out. Time's up, time's over. It's a downhill, and it's like pushing a giant marshmallow up a hill to get your health back. But if you start early on and you get your thing like organized, and you say, look, you know, I need to create a foundation. If you're going to eat crappy food, don't wake up one day and go, I need to change my lifestyle. And then you're like in a panic. Like, work on it every day, little by little, baby steps. And when you're around other people, one of the things I talk about in Mindset Reset, one of the things I really love to talk about, Surami, what is up, baby girl? Haven't seen you in forever. What's up? I hope you guys are good. What's up, Anna Maria? Martin Miller, what's up? Roosevelt. What I try to do with a lot of my clients is say, listen, you've got to put on like headphones and blinders like a racehorse, and get yourself completely disconnected from the outside sources of people that will tell you, well, I heard this and I heard that and I heard this, and you know, you listen, I hear it all the time, but not just from the standpoint of I heard that, but who did I hear it from? Number one. Number two, I go, like, for me, like, where is this information coming from? And it's like, I'll get articles from people like, I heard this. I'm like, it's from some 25-year-old writer, some kid that just graduated college that's trying to make $50 on a paper for Shape Magazine or Men's Fitness. And I'm like, really? Those are my favorite. I'll scan them when I go to the grocery store, and I'm like, oh my God. The top 5 things to lose belly fat. You know, when people ask me all the time, I'm like, really? It's just not that hard, but I get it. Because it's confusing when you look at that rack of magazines and, you know, all these beautiful bodies and all this information, but they're trying to seduce you to buy the magazine. So they put the beautiful body that's all like airbrushed and shit like that, like what? And then, you know, how to seduce your man. I'm like, what? Lord have mercy. Really? I want to learn how to seduce my man. And then, you know, the other articles are, you know, how to lose belly fat and how to lose arm fat, or how to, like, you know, it's all like spot reduction kind of crap, or best recipes or this or that. And you're like, wait, man, this is way too much. You know, and you're buying 2-3 magazines and you're getting on Google, and Google's going to rip down the same shit that everybody else is doing, right? And it just goes into like an SEO feed, and it just loops back into like, you know, that ad. You'll ask a question, you see like 5 or 10 ads, and you're like, don't click on those. Just bypass all of those and go to like the next page. And hunt around for different answers. Or $99, 5 weeks, Mindset Reset, I'll give you the answers, and I'll make it simple for you guys. Mindset Reset is not just, oh, what's that all about? It's like a funnel. You guys have all this information that's out there. And really, Google will mess you up too. Google will screw your brain up. If you go too deep in Google, sometimes it's like, whoa, rabbit hole. And I got to pull you back and go, all right, simple things like meal prepping. Meal prepping is like, woof, ace in the hole. Meal prepping is going to the store with a list, with a certain set of menus and recipes that you can go, this is what this week is going to look like. How do I make it as healthy as possible, as yummy as possible, as doable as possible for the long period of time? Remember, we didn't have the convenience of these big, you see Publix or these big shopping centers. Those are like 10, 20, 30, 40,000 square foot facilities. You know, sometimes 2 stories. You go to New York, you got a Trader Joe's, you got upstairs, downstairs. Like, wow. In some of these stores, like I go to like a mom and pop sometimes, and it's like just crap. You have like one little section of green, and then the rest of the store is just cans, boxes, bags, jars of stuff. And, you know, listen, you're preparing for a hurricane, that's cool, but if you're eating breads and pastas and rices and potatoes and, you know, all this heavy high carb load food, it's pure sugar, yo. It's pure sugar. You've got to get yourself away from that. More veggies, more fibrous carbs. Not really sure? $99, Mindset Reset. Get in the program. It's 9:42. We got a workout today. I don't even know what we're doing today. What are we doing today? What do you guys want to work on today? Don't know. I don't know, Lisa. What do you want to work on? Don't forget. Got a couple people talking to me down here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Talking to people down here. And what do you need? What do you guys... There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. I want to work on back. Abs and ass and abs. Woo! Abs. Woo! What? Meal prepping is rough for me. I got to eat one meal 2 times and then eat the same thing for 3 days. Blah, blah, blah. I want to work on back. So, for new schedule also, I'm going to require, and you guys get weights, and we're going to do some tubing stuff. See, so my hands are stuck. Ass and abs. You know what, Mel? I think I'm going to go ass and abs today. I like ass and abs a lot. I think I said that yesterday, didn't I? Wasn't really sure. But yeah. So, hold up. Boom. All right, so we'll work on glutes and we'll work on abs. It's fine by me. I dig it. I love it. What else do we have going on today? Don't forget, I put the schedule up: 8:30 spin, 9:15 arms, 9:30 legs, and then 10 o'clock abs. And 10:30 coffee talk. It'll only be a 30-minute program. I think I'm gonna get it down to like a science. Just bang it out. Boom, 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 boom. Been biking, riding your workout. My legs hurt. No excuses. And just so you guys know, like, I do legs pretty much every single day, and I do abs every single day. I work out like at least like 2 hours a day. But yeah, ass and abs was yesterday, so when can we do it again today? Don't be so bitchy. All right, stupid things people say about fitness. And can you repeat the new schedule again? Yeah, it's up on my Facebook page. First of all, Cheryl Hall, welcome. It's on my Facebook page. So when you get it, let's like, share, comment, put it out there. You guys want to do it as a watch party. So yeah, it's on my Facebook page right now as we speak. 8:30 spin, 9:15 arms, 9:30 legs, 10 o'clock abs, 10:30 coffee talk. What do you think? Monday through Friday, weights and wheels. Wait, I was supposed to, I didn't edit the bottom part. Sorry, new edit. Hold on. Wheels and weights. There it is right there. When your legs hurt and you ride, spin it out. High cadence. Move that lactic acid. Yeah. When your legs hurt, suck it up, buttercup. Because that's just the way it rolls. That's how we get like where we want to be. Like, legs are rocking. I always tell people, I'm like, give it like, yeah. Okay. So Karen, I'm going to bring this up because a lot of people use this term, and it's misinformation, which is cool. That's why I'm here. But I'm not, and since you posted it, it's like a great comment. We do not have lactic acid buildup. There's no such thing. And I'll explain how that works. Lactic acid in the body, if the lactic acid is really it's a measure of like intensity. For example, why marathon runners run at a certain pace and sprinters run at a certain pace. Because if a marathon runner ran at a sprinter's pace, it would no longer be a marathon. But a sprinter can only sprint at a 100% max for a very short period of time because lactic acid builds up, and that's where the moment of oxygen, the body goes, no, we're done. Because if you continue this, we're just gonna like rot right here. You're gonna go into a puddle and gas out, okay? So when people will say things like the next day, which is called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, is a byproduct. Yeah, cool, understood. Listen where we're going. Delayed onset muscle soreness is a byproduct of lactic acid in the body, but lactic acid does not stay in the body. That's a really, like, it's a term people use all the time, and when I hear it, I'm like, ugh. It's not your fault. It's just that everybody does it and everybody says it, but it doesn't make it true or right, and it's ignorant if no one tells you. By the way, don't say that you have lactic acid buildup, blah, 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 because that's not what's happening. It's the byproduct of that because you went like all out. You did like a heavy intervals. Like when I'm doing Tabata and you guys are going like super heavy. If I go like super heavy, my muscles are going to go lactic at some point. Like, done, right? Like 5, 6, boom, maxed out. And then the next day I'll get that happy birthday to who? And then I'll get that lactic acid residue, which is your delayed onset muscle soreness, because your body is repairing, your muscles are repairing. So stop saying that. You don't have lactic acid buildup. It just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, because if it did, like, woo, yeah, we would be like potatoes. We would be we'd be mush, but we're not. So that's why we don't always want to do those hard, all-out intervals all the time. When I do Tabata also, I don't always get sore, but it gives me a reference point of a time of 20 seconds of work. So let me work that. Yeah, lactic acid is reaction to an action, and then it leaves the body and makes you sore. Correct. So when you're doing Tabata, sometimes Tabata is like, it's just annoying. It's like annoying. Yeah. But it's not always a lactic acid threshold, because I prefer to say lactic acid, where's my tongue getting in the way? Lactic acid threshold will be if I go 20, 30 seconds sprint all out, I'll need like a minute to recover. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 8 rounds under Tabata formula. I can do the bzz, but I'm not at 100% max. I'm just not. If I did 100% max on a 2010, I would not be able to recuperate in 10 seconds. So it's a different feeling in the body, which is why I love doing Tabata. Get that 20 seconds, try to breathe it, and try to regulate within that 10-second framework of, and I always say, like, lactic acid will be like this. If you're ever working out and you're like, your body is just about like done, I say you'll, like, for example, like, let's use like a bicep curl or something, and you feel your bicep is like, I can't do one more repetition. If you drop that weight and you go 1001, 1002, 1003, that's about the time frame that you can get right back into it. It's just like a flush, and you'll actually feel it. You'll feel that whoosh in the body and then get right back into it. A lot of people will go, I'm going to walk around for 5 minutes, make a couple phone calls, and come back. I'm like, no, I want to keep that high heart rate up, which is why we love the HIIT formula a little bit. So, yeah. Explain why people say you need to rip the muscle to get definition. I don't get that. I don't understand the question. I'll try to dissect it. Explain why people say you need to rip the muscle. What? Okay. Definition is low body fat. That's all it is. Like right now, I weigh 138. I'm going on like a super cleanse. How does muscle grow? Yeah. So listen to the two things. So in building muscle, this is a great analogy that I use all the time. If you ever get a paper cut and you get a paper cut on your finger, how long do you have that residual injury of that paper cut? And I'll usually tell people that paper cut is 10-15 days. You'll have that little line, like say on your finger, you've opened mail and you're like, right? That sucker hurts. But you'll have that paper cut healing for about 2 weeks. That's exactly what's happening to your body when you're doing your max training. You're lifting heavy, lifting hard. That's why when you're saying, like, a lot of people, like in bodybuilding, you're going to go, let's say, chest, shoulders, and tricep, back and buys, and then legs, and you repeat that cycle. Because you want to be able to tear, build, tear, build, tear, build. So you're doing micro tears in the body to build up over time. Now listen, the part where you're tearing is what we build is called fascia tissue. So that's where they say you got to get in and like, massage it out. But and I use another analogy is very a great way of thinking about it, so you guys understand. If you've ever had a C-section, the line that they cut in your body, many years ago they used to say like that's the weakest part of your body, which was untrue. Which, understand you guys, the information that we have right now, the science is so clear that cut and the healing of that spot, that scar tissue, fascia tissue, that scarring, is the strongest part of your body. Like pulling that section. Now I'm not talking about the underlying muscle of a C-section, but that scarring of the skin tissue, that's some solid tissue right there. So in building muscle is building fibers, scar tissue, tearing down, building up, tearing down, building up. Remember, we're not producing hormones like a dude, so you guys aren't going to get big. It just doesn't work that way. And you guys would see, like, if you're comparing yourself to like a CrossFit athlete or something, I do CrossFit 6 days a week. And you don't see me like enormous, right? Even in my biggest, heaviest days, I'm 138. My heaviest I've ever been in my life is 142. And I was bodybuilding. And I was bigger and I was thicker. My back, my shoulders, my legs, my butt. I was a lot younger. In my 30s, that was my thing. I was bodybuilding. I was lifting. And that's why when I talk to girls that come to me, they're like, oh, I don't want to get big. I'm like, bitch, you already are big. You're fat. You got fat all over your body. You need to start lifting some muscle, lifting some weight to get some muscle. Because muscle is a thinner. How tall am I? I'm 5'7". Yeah, 5'7". Yeah, and I talk to people all day long. They're like 5'1", 5'2", and they're like, "Hey, I want to be 140." I'm like, "You're 5'1". Girl, you need to be like 110, 115. Oh, I've never been that weight. I'm like, I'm sure, because it takes work. And y'all don't want to do the work. Y'all just want to like sit around and be like, you want to tell me the number that you're willing to go to, and you negotiate. And it's okay. I'm too skinny at that weight, Lisa. No, you just don't want to do the work. That's the reality of it, is you're just too lazy to put the work in. You find the time to do it. You know what? If somebody said to you, I need you to get to this weight and I'll give you $1 million, you would get to that weight. If I said I'm going to hold your child hostage until you get to that weight, you get to that weight right away. Right? Why does protein? Because protein is a muscle builder. That's what protein's like the base, the foundation. Branched chain amino acids is also something that I take on a regular basis. Ooh, I threw it up. I really want to stay here and talk to you guys more than I want to work out. So, like, I so don't want to work out. No pain, no gain. Yeah, that's like an old saying, like, and I love when people are telling me, they're like, oh, my legs hurt, I'm not gonna go to the gym until, like, I'm gonna take a day off because my legs hurt. I'm like, no, you're just being lazy. You're just being lazy. My legs hurt all the time, and I love it. I love every minute of every second of the pain that I feel of training and getting stronger, and then pushing through and persevering and seeing the results. And then I turn around and I'm like, this person hasn't worked out for 3 days because their legs hurt. I'm like, what do you think's going to happen in 3 days? It's going to be any different from you getting your ass up and going to the gym every single damn day, show up and do the work, do the foundation. Then what are you resting for? Like, our forefathers used to work for hours upon hours with heavy machinery, building land and laying tracks and building buildings and doing all kinds of, work. And we're so lazy. We take our fat asses out of our cushy beds, air-conditioned houses with our comfy schmumpy outfits, and we get in our comfy schmumpy cars to drive on our comfy schmumpy highways and spend our comfy schmumpy gas to go to our comfy schmumpy gyms, to train with our comfy schmumpy trainers, or take our comfy schmumpy, mumpy shumpy, yummy lala classes, to eat our comfy schmumpy smoothies, to get back in our comfy schmumpy cars, to go to our comfy schmumpy houses, to get on our comfy schmumpy couches, to watch our comfy schmumpy Netflix. And y'all bitches complain that you're like overweight and out of shape. I'm like, yeah, because you're fucking lazy. Sorry. I got a little intense there. I'm like towards the end of the feed here, but I want you guys to understand it's not about no days off. It's about stop being so lazy. If you're only working out for like 45 minutes a day and there's 24 hours in the day, I see a new t-shirt. It's what's the t-shirt gonna be like? Comfy schmumpy workout with your comfy schmumpy trainer. I don't even know how to spell that, but I think you guys get the point. Right, the cool workout outfits, right? The newfangled, like, right? I love it. I love the workout outfits that are like, and listen, I'm all about looking good when I work out. Like, I don't want to look like, but I also don't go to the gym thinking like, I go to a gym where there's not a mirror to be found. There's just no mirror. And I worked out at a gym, comfy schmumpy fat. Yeah, right. I worked out at a gym, no lie. These trainers are so lame. This one particular trainer would suck up a squat rack to do deadlifts in the mirror. And I'm like, why are you looking in the mirror doing deadlifts? And he said, flat out, I need to see my form. I'm like, you don't look at your form, you become your form. Your form is internalized. When you learn how to do it right, it's in your head. It's in your head. And we're going to be talking about that a lot this week, because moving forward, we're going to talk about functional movement, bilateral functional movement that you guys are just totally missing, and I really want to get into it. And we're going to do a little bit of that today. So, if you guys have your bands, let's go ahead and get set up. You need your POBO bands, you need your latex band, you need a chair for support. We're going to be doing some, woohoo! I think we're going to do some split squats today. We're also going to be doing a pistol squat, and then we're going to do some abs. So I'm going to break it up. I'm going to write out the workout. I know I'm running late. I get it. You guys get me off like, what? Check out the new schedule. looking in the mirror, neck injury. Totally. Jen, right? You're like, crank your neck up. I'm always like, neutral. And if you don't know what you're doing in the gym, hire me. I will go online with you. I don't need to go to your gym. I don't need to go to your house. I don't need to touch you. I need to see you. Pistols. Woohoo! We haven't done pistols in a while, but we're going to crank it out today. All right, so I am going to write out the workout. I'm going to shut down. I want you guys warming up for the next 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. I'm going to get these allergies. I got to go blow my nose. Yeah. Get some water. Bands, weights, all your stuff. Get it fired up, guys. I'll be right back. Woo-hoo! Happy Thursday, guys. 5 minutes. I'll be right back.